Hello there everybody, and today we are back on the ground at Amsterdam Schiphol, the new flight Tampa scenery. Obviously, it's quite a big aviation week or slash a couple of weeks since I last joined you with the flight Tampa Airbus being released and the PMBG 747 Queen of the Skies also being released. However, you can see in front of us we are not flying the FS Labs Airbus, and we're not actually in the PMBG 747. We're in fact in the Embraer 170 today on this British Airways service operated today by BA CityFlyer. So Amsterdam to London City today, that kind of gave it away then, it was CityFlyer. Anyway, walking around Amsterdam today and we're on this 45-minute service bound to London City. BA 8452 is the flight number, the call sign is Flyer 6 Kilo Romeo. We actually had 54 passengers on board today, not that many passengers obviously, 1.1 tonnes of cargo, 2.5 tonnes of fuel on board as well today. Amsterdam weather, quite nice, a few scattered clouds in the vicinity, whereas London City it's winds of gusting 20 knots, a really low cloud base at the moment. We'll keep you informed over in London City as we switch our approach to that until we get to the arrival into London City is programmed for scheduled to be a runway 27 arrival, and it's a 04 departing Amsterdam today, which is just about a 5-10 minute taxi out. Let's get to the flight deck, let's start setting up because it's time to prepare the Embraer 170 for today's service. Okay, GPU on, batteries on.
Power unit, okay.
Hydraulic power, PTU to auto, electronic pumps to auto, and electronic pumps below that are on to auto. The nav lights can now come on, seatbelts and smoking signs also come on. Straight down to the FMS system, we're going to go to nav, POS sensors, POS in it, load our last position, and EHAB, ever an arrival of London City today, Golf Lima Charlie. Perfect, activate that, departing runway 04 here at Amsterdam today, and it's going to be a Gorlov to Foxtrot departure. We'll insert that like so. From Gorlo, it's then going to be a Upper Lima 980 to Exeman, Upper Lima 890 to X Man. Saying wrong there. Upper Lima 980 to XA. Upper Lima 890 to Exeman. Where have we gone wrong here? Upper Lima 980, sorry. My apologies. 980 to Exeman. Man. Wait a minute. Tongue twisted that one. Activate that. We'll go to the performance page, go to the landing page. Our arrival into London City. Okay, so the runway is 27 at the moment, and we're on ILS 27. Nose transition straight away on the star is Jack 1 and Delta arrival into City. The refueling is completed, so we'll request boarding now. Here's the boarding. Brilliant. Okay, so insert that. I'll activate that. Let's just turn that down for a second. Stand by. There we go. Okay, so leave that cruise. Our fuel reserves today, we are taking on the reserves 1121 pounds. For some reason I don't know how to change it from pounds to kilograms. So transition altitude here 3,000 feet. Cruise today is at 180. Zero fuel weight is 27930. 27930. Perfect. Confirm the unit page. Takeoff. Okay, the winds here at Amsterdam are at 1408 knots. This now tells us that after departure there will be a tailwind at 1, crosswind to left at 8 knots. We've got a V1 at 132, a V rotate at 133, and a V2 at 141. VFS speed at 190. Perfect. Flight plan, that's all in absolutely perfectly, nothing wrong with that whatsoever. So let's go to the PFD. We want the waypoint identification on, we want the progress on, we want the vertical progress also on, and the TCAS on as well. We'll zoom out to about 12.5 miles an hour. FMS on the EFIS system, the hectopascals to the Generic hectopascals, reset that, which is today 999. after departure on FMS speeds. We're going to leave the heading, although we will just recycle to 040 just in case the nav fails. And we're going to go after departure straight up to 70, sorry. Perfect. So now the flight directors can come on and auto brakes at RTO. Perfect. That's actually it. We're actually ready to go. So we're actually, my apologies. We're actually ready to go here. There's not really much else we can do really. Delta 27 gate today as well. Obviously the full light Tampa scenery, which is incredible. Obviously London City, we've got to consider the steep approach into City. It's 274 so it's 111.15. So I'm just getting the ILS ready so we can, it's quite obviously with the short flight, it's quite a sort of hands-on flight as well, so not much time we've got off the controls. But here come the bags, that's about it really. The refueling obviously completed earlier, catering's all been previously done. There isn't actually much else for us to do. Really, the flight deck's ready to go really. We're just going to plan our taxi and we'll be back very shortly to continue our flight to London City this afternoon. So, ready to go. Big flight can now come on. So the APU to finish putting up sort of about the should be okay. Boost the ground power, the APU been on for quite a while. Lost the ground power now, the jetway has disconnected, it's really high from there, actually it's an Embraer in a really low aircraft. Anyhow, when it's freezing on the brake, it's departure and start the engines. Open the engine, ignition hatches there, so we need to start the engines. Here we go. Push back at Amsterdam. Okay, start number 2. Electric fan didn't make much of a difference with the sound there. Here we go. Cut out a horn. There he goes again. It will go off once more. So I'm actually in the cockpit. So I'm going to silence it. So there we go. Okay, so we'll silence the caution. Number 2 is stabilised. And we'll start number 1. And we'll close the ignition hatch on number 2. And wait for number 1 to stabilise. Parking brakes will be set now.
Set parking brakes.
There you go, parking brakes. Systems, going to change the flight controls, wait for the tug to disconnect from the aircraft, then we'll start the flight controls check. Stabilise, close the hatch.
No truck disconnected.
There you go, disconnected. Flight controls check. Full left, full right, neutral, up, down, neutral, rudder, full left, full right, neutral, full left again, just double check it's okay. Yeah, perfect. Back to map we go. Okay, so flaps 2 turn. Perform a takeoff check to say if the aircraft is up in flap beneath flap 3, we'll say it'll say no takeoff.
Flap is clear.
And then we'll knock it upward, but I think flap 3 is quite back flap 3 is okay, so taxi lights can now come on. And we will now commence our taxi. APU can now come on as well. also, before we go anywhere, the runway's sort of over there. So if we sort of go to the top-down view here, we'll be able to actually show you where I want to go. So it's a right-hand turn, and then it's left straight away. So there's runway 04, just the northeast of your screen. So it's quite a simple taxi, I'll say. I wanted to try and put a chart on and show you the chart, but that's a little bit complicated to get Amsterdam Schiphol charts. Not complicated, because there's a lot to go through to find the right one, that is, obviously. So not very nice. Anyhow, quite a simple taxi, as you've just seen. Cabin crew, thank you very much. Seats for departure, please. That's seats for departure, thank you. Ignore the no entry sign there, actually. I just shouldn't have gone through there. But I'm looking at a set of charts, and basically it said there was no entry there, so we'll just ignore the no entry. Okay, so logo light on, strobes on, crossing the runway here, nice one. TCAS TAR8, full throttle on. Okay, so lane lights can come on. Okay, here we go.
No takeoff, flat.
There we go. See what I mean?
Takeoff, okay.
Okay. Runway entry procedure. Clear on the approach. Okay. Perfect. Hit the toga. Or hit the takeoff button. Here we go. Takeoff. Hold. Hold the brakes, hold the brakes, hold the brakes, hold the brakes, hold the brakes. Race.
Thrust checked. Speed alive. knots. V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Positive rate of climb. You're up.
Approaching minimums.
Okay, that's the positive rate.
You're up.
Autopilot on, nav line on, flight controls, flight level change. It's manual. Flight level change to the speed. Flight level change to climb on the speed. Speed 190. Perfect. There we go. Mouthful there. Took me a little bit. Brilliant. We just check the rudder. There we go. Rudder's back to normal. That's what we're after. Flap 1. Left hand turn in just a second. Speed 220. And there we have some lights, lovely.
Transition altitude.
Position altitude. Hope standard. Flaps up quickly, speed's in the red, speed 250 knots. One's 013, just gotta hopefully get the standard just a second, gotta hope for the best. Wait for it. There you go, standard, perfect. Release the cabin crew. Recycle climb, front level change to the cruise 180. Go to clear laps, performance, clear climb page. Speed of the cruise is going to be 265, and we can't change that just yet. That's the climb page, my apologies. Cruise speed is going to be 265. Okay, perfect. Now we'll go to FMS speeds, flight plan, continue the departure, and we'll go VNAV as well. Perfect. 10,000 feet, lights off. Release the passengers. Look at that. That looks incredible. So we have it. We are now all okay. Next stop will be London City, and we will be back very shortly for our landing and approach into a very windy and what looks to be a very wet London City. So we will be back very shortly. So then, here we are, approaching London City. It's going to start getting interesting. Further south end, then Amsterdam, but actually wasn't the weather it will start being surrounded by blue. Okay, so 73,000 feet, speeds are going down to 2 seconds. We are about to pick up that localizer. The localizer. Following green diamonds, drop. The aircraft back of its own dial on it. And you will beat this weather. That one as well. Hope for all the best. He comes with basically flying into the dirt, which really isn't too nice at all. Trying to get 3,000 feet, struggling a little bit there. Winds are going to throw us all over the place. It's gusting at 24 knots. Oh well, we should be okay. Wait for it. Openly a bit of the arse starting to shrug a little bit here as well. Flap 2. Green diamond along the bottom there, starting to drop. Perfect, spin out to 2,000 feet. Let's be back 160 minutes. There's the localizer, it's levelling itself off now. Get flat 3 exactly like Naples. It's fine. Cabin crew, they can sit down. Pretty much seats flying, seats flying. Takeoff should be up. Okay, perfect. Back one more, flat 4. Level off at 2,000 feet. When we level off, we're going to have to gear down, actually level up the flaps up to flap 4. When first of all, we're not going to speed back to that gear down to get free. It's a steep approach over the city, so we don't really know what to expecting, which the moment really is favourite to British Airways and really not us. So hopefully we'll be okay. Hopefully. This will be back 140, 130 knots. We'll go 130 for 5 today because of the weather. Back 5. Okay, so there's the runway. Eyes on the display now. On the display only. So when they go around, when that diamond starts to drop, the glide path straight away is going to be gear down, flaps full, and recycle going around altitude. So it's quite a lot to do, but we should be okay. On the speed, and the speed needs to try and get knocked back, so the gear down now actually, and the flap full now. Try and help best possible with that speed. The ice protection as the diamond is fine.
Autopilot.
Lose the autopilot.
Autopilot.
And down we come. Lose the throttle.
Throttle.
Bring back that throttle, ignore the icy warning of the engines, that should go very shortly. Ah, here we go. Don't want to go any further than 10 degrees on that drop. We're okay at the moment. Bringing the nose up and sad. Hopefully that speed is okay. Really are feeling that wind.
Glide slow, 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 glide slow.
500.
Glide slow, approaching minimums. Glide slow, glide slow, glide slow, glide slow. Minimums, minimums. Glide slow.
Think rate.
Glide slow.
Think rate.
Glide slow.
Think rate.
Okay, stand by. Stand by.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Way down. Reverse is out.
Auto brake.
And the rudder's messing around there. Whoa, the rudder's messing around. Should be okay. Should get that rudder back. I don't know what happened there. The rudder went a bit funny. Whoa, what happened there? The rudder went really weird there. There you go, got the rudder back. It's really weird. Oh well, got the rudder back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our destination. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the staff and the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. I hope your flight was a pleasant one, and I look forward to seeing you again.
We'll stay as we are. Park brake set. Overhead panel. They can come off. Strobes off. Taxi off. APU on. Flaps up. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I actually anticipated, but everything seems to be alright now. Go for gate number 4. Apart from the rudder sort of got a bit weird at the end there, everything's okay. The only problem we have left now with the Embraer is putting it into standard other cities, I mean, which we're used to, it doesn't actually support the turn into the S4. So what we have to do, we're not making number 4, but we have to go all the way to gate turn with a gate next to it. Unfortunately, it's saying I can't call this turn exactly. I don't know if anyone else can, but I certainly can't. Right, we want to go to this gate over here. So turn now. There we go. This is the main reason. Full turn. Perfect. One great set. APU online. We'll use that one too first. There's number one. Perfect. There we have it. What a break off. Overhead panel. Beacon light off. Cresty boarding. Cabin crew, thank you very much. Doors to manual and cross check. Thank you. Didn't expect that. Anyhow, leave warning, start waiting for the ground power. That should be with us shortly. Landing rate was -251, not bad for a windy London city. I'll take that. There's ground power, we'll have ground power, we'll lose APU. So there we have it, everybody. The Embraer 170 into London City. Into a windy London City, actually, to say the least. There we have it. We've arrived successfully. And it's been very nice to have you on board, obviously. Straight about the rudder there on final approach, I couldn't actually do anything about that. But all the stuff for myself to say, guys, is thank you ever so much for yet again tuning into another video. It's been an absolute pleasure to find content with you. Looks like all the efforts out from here we do going on. What we're doing, I'm just finding great video.